Merry Christmas to all of you. This is Ruby from Pakistan. And today I would like to bring into your attention the song of Hannah from the book of Samuel and the song of Mary, which is called Magnificat from the Gospel of Luke. Do you know that the first sermon of the Christmas is actually Mary's song, which is found in the Gospel of Luke? It is a declaration of God, of who God is and how He works in the world. Mary's words echo another song spoken centuries earlier, and that is the prayer of Hannah in the first Samuel. These two songs, spoken by two women separated by generations, but united in faith, and they reveal a powerful truth that God responds to humble hearts, and His redemptive work often begins in hidden and in ordinary lives. And we see that Mary and Hannah, they rise from the place of waiting to the place of worship. Hannah's story begins with pain. She carried years of unanswered prayer, the deep ache of longing a child, and a burden of social shame. She poured out her soul before God, not with impressive words, but with raw honesty. Hannah had no assurance of an answer, only faith to trust the one who heard her. Then God moved and He answered her prayer, and Hannah responded with a song of praise. Her worship flowed from gratitude. My heart rejoices in the Lord. The Lord raises the poor from the dust, and He lifts the needy from the ash heap. Whereas Mary's songs arose from a different moment, not after fulfillment, but before it. She sang while carrying a promise not fully realized, pregnant yet unmarried, favored yet misunderstood, chosen yet vulnerable. Humanly speaking, Mary's future looked uncertain, but rather than shrinking back, Mary magnified Lord by singing, my soul magnifies the Lord, and my spirit rejoices in God, my Savior. Mary worshiped not for what she had received, but who God was, a faithful promise keeper who lifts the humble and fills the hungry. And together, Hannah and Mary teach us this Christmas truth. True worship is not born when our circumstances are perfect, but when our hearts are fully surrendered. Both these songs talk about God's great reversal. They declare that God does not operate according to world systems of power and pride. Instead, the proud are scattered, the mighty are brought down, the humble are lifted, the hungry are filled, and the empty became satisfied. This theme runs through the entire Christmas story. God does not come through palaces, but through stable. He does not choose kings and heroes, but shepherds and teenage mothers. He does not announce salvation with political power, but through a cry of a newborn baby laid in a manger. Christmas itself is God's greatest reversal. Heaven comes down to earth. The holy becomes human, and the Almighty comes as a helpless child. We see that the personal pain of these women becomes the prophetic praise. Another powerful connection between Hannah and Mary lies in how God transformed our personal experience into prophetic worship. Hannah's prayer started in misery, but her song became prophetic, pointing toward God who establishes His king and brings salvation to Israel. 1 Samuel chapter 2 verse 10. Whereas Mary's worship moved even further forward, declaring that God was fulfilling His ancient covenant promises to Abraham. Luke chapter 1 verses 54 to 55. And both these women teach us God often turns our deepest pain into our strongest prophecy. Our suffering is not wasted in the hands of God. Hannah's tears birthed Samuel, a prophet who shaped the destiny of a nation, whereas Mary's obedience carried Jesus, the Savior of the world. Neither woman could have imagined the internal impact of her submission to God. And in the end, this Christmas continues with the prayer of Hannah and Mary. Magnificat is not just Mary's song, it is our invitation. Christmas calls each of us to become worshippers who join the ancient melody. When we trust God with our waiting, we sing. When we surrender our plans, we sing. When we believe God is working, even when we cannot see it, we sing. My soul magnifies the Lord. Dear friends, Christmas is not only the celebration of Christ's birth, it is the declaration that God will still enter ordinary life to do extraordinary things. God bless you.